How do you know this? How do you discover this? Oh yeah, get close. You wait to watch me, get close. Come close, come close. No, I'm talking to you, come close. Okay. You're welcome. See, I want to teach you something concerning about momentary pain and perpetual pain. I'm going to give you the differences, differentiate it, and also teach you things about it. First of all, I'm going to start with momentary pain. You understand? I'm going to first of all tell you about momentary pain. What is a momentary pain? Momentary pain is those moments of your life. Me, I call it process. Process to something that is painful, but it's a process, but it's painful, and it's something that does not last. It only lasts but a moment. Momentary pain. It might last 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, but it will not last forever. It's called momentary pain. How do you notice it, or how do you see momentary pain? You that has been working so hard. I call it moment of waiting. I call it waiting, time of waiting. When you are working so hard and you are waiting patiently, at that time you are in the moment of momentary pain, discomfort. You are going through pain of the body, the flesh, you understand? That is what is called momentary pain. But it baffles me so much today that people choose the other one, thinking that momentary pain, momentary pain will come heavily on you. When you are going through momentary pain, it will come heavily on you because it will hit you like this is the end. You can imagine in a month like this, you lost so many things. You lose this one, you are still talking about this one. You lose another one, you are still talking about this one. You lose another one, and you are in a painful moment at that time, painful situation. Those time is called momentary pain. Those time are the momentary pain. Now perpetual pain. Perpetual pain is you will go through the process of momentary pain before you finally arrive at the perpetual pain. Do you know what is perpetual pain? Perpetual pain, people that are defined as people that fall a victim of perpetual pain is people that complain too much, complainers, people that are afraid of nothing, people that are afraid of unknown. Somebody will bring business proposal to you now, tell you to invest, and you know you don't have the money, but because of fear of the unknown, you said no, you better make the money here with me. Instead, make you the manage. You'll be managing. Before you know it, you will see yourself at 80s, 70s. At that time, your pain is not going to perpetual pain forever. It will last, it will remain forever, perpetual pain. That's why so many children today are suffering. Not that they deserve to suffer, but because their parents couldn't do something different. Their parents couldn't go extraordinary to change the situation. That's why they fall a victim of momentary pain. Now, I hope you don't understand me. So you need to know the difference between perpetual and momentary. Momentary pain doesn't last, but perpetual pain does. And anybody that you see that is facing perpetual pain today, that person also went through momentary pain. You understand? But because of fear, he preferred the momentary pain. He preferred the perpetual pain. Because somebody that is going through perpetual pain, see these examples, see what they will be doing. They will be doing like they are living well. Like at least a day he will see 3 square meals. He will want to smoke cigar, he can buy cigar. He want to give his wife 10,000 to make it, he can give him. He want to give him 1,000 to make it, something like that. He will never want to pass that limit that he is. And that kind of man or person, if his care is not taken, he's going to end into perpetual pain. You get it? So now, as the youth, I want to advise you as a youth that is still going through a momentary pain. At this point, you don't see the situation on ground, you don't see the situation around, you see beyond that. Just know one thing, that this season will pass. People forget so fast. that 2025 was once a future. That this year was once a future, and now it's now a present. Now people don't also remember that 2030 will soon be here, and it will be a present. So if you are seeing 2030 as a future, that means you are planning your momentary perpetual pain without knowing. You are still planning something that you will do at 2030 instead of starting it now. You are building yourself in the process of perpetual pain, because 2030 will be like a movie. Boom, it will come, and at that point you have arrived to nothing. You have nothing to show. So know the difference between perpetual pain and momentary pain. For now, I decided to choose momentary pain. We are going through process. Momentary pain is process. Perpetual pain is also process. But what makes momentary pain to end is at that process you are going with it with all your full mind, believing that it will get better, working so hard, working smart and hard. At a point, it will click, and you will start laughing. But perpetual pain is you'll be going through pain as well, but you'll be living comfortable inside poverty and be laughing. Like you'll be suffering and be laughing and be smiling. No, but you do that. That is called perpetual pain. You will laugh inside poverty. See yourself at the early 80s or lately 80s or 90s. So at that point, man can no longer do anything. So you guys be wise. You learn. You unlearn. You relearn. You see this 25th century, I call it 25th century because it's no longer 21st century, 25th. The only thing that can save you is learn, unlearn, and relearn. Don't think that you are the author of knowledge or you are the finisher of knowledge. You know them all. In any opportunity you come across, grab it, learn, unlearn, and relearn. Maximum respect.